Hi, my name is George, and today I'm going to review and show an outdoor demonstration of the Rode VideoMic ME cell phone shotgun microphone. First, we're going to look at the contents. The package comes with a microphone, a plastic mounting bracket, and a furry windshield. First thing I'm going to do here is show you how this microphone attaches to a cell phone. As you can see, I've got a Galaxy S6 here with an OtterBox case. You'll see that the microphone attaches right into your microphone port. Push that in there. In this particular case, it fits really well. Goes right into the port with no problem and seats in there properly. You'll see one of the issues with the bracket attached to it is it covers your back button on an Android phone. So that's one of the issues when you're shooting. If you want to go back, the bracket's in the way. Okay, this demonstration here will show what it looks like with the microphone without the mounting bracket attached to it. You'll see that you can still stick it into the phone, no problem. The good thing here is, as you'll notice, this does not cover the back button on the Android phone. You'll see you can still move the phone around, or the microphone around. It does seem to hold its position fairly well. It could, the bracket does help. I mean, don't get me wrong. But if you had to function without the bracket, it definitely would still work. This last demonstration is showing a different case. The same phone, it's a Galaxy S6, but the case here is what's called a life-proof case, so it's a little bit different than the OtterBox. And what you'll notice here is it does not work with this life-proof case. The microphone just cannot get seated all the way down. The case gets in the way, and the only way you'd be able to utilize the microphone with this particular case, you'd have to actually remove the case. It still would work with the phone, you just can't have the case on it. So if that's important to you, you may want to consider that as you look at this microphone. It may not work for all cases. This will be the baseline test of the microphone for the Rode VideoMic ME or VideoMic ME. This is just the cell phone microphone, and we will compare this to once we install the Rode microphone, and we'll try and see we'll see what the differences are. Now, the only thing we have going on right now is it's a little bit breezy out right now. Not sure if that's showing up in the microphone. The winds are gusting to about 18 miles an hour. Right here I'm a little bit shaded from the wind. So I'm going to go ahead and put the cat on and see how that works. So now we have the windsock on, or the cat, installed. We'll see what the difference is in the sound quality if we're getting a better reduction in noise from the wind with this installed onto the microphone. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and try it in maybe a little bit more windy situation. Okay, this is with the windsock on, or the cat, and the airplane mode is now turned off. So probably maybe hear some of the background or the interference noise now coming through in the microphone where the wind's not drowning it out. Hopefully this now will show the difference between having airplane mode installed on the Galaxy S6 versus not. You definitely have to have airplane mode activated in order for this microphone to work properly. Okay, this is where we're outside, a little bit less protected area. The wind's a little bit gustier out here. See how this thing does in the little bit more gust than what we had up closer to the house. I'm expecting it to still perform pretty well. It seemed to do pretty well up closer to the house. We'll see how it does as the wind picks up a little bit. Right now it's starting to pick up. I would definitely recommend this microphone. It performs really well with the windsock on it, and as you see, gusty conditions. So the only thing I would recommend is don't be scared. Like I said, with the Galaxy S6, the only downside is you have to put your phone into airplane mode. That's the only downside. The only thing that I did find is that certain cases you may have to remove the case in order to get it to fit into your case. Now this one right here with the OtterBox that I have currently, it works fine in the OtterBox, but my wife's phone, it doesn't work very well in that. I definitely would have to take the case off to get that to work. So again, we'll see how this performs in the wind. There's a couple of big gusts that we just had just now, and if it works pretty well, I think that's a good indication of what you can expect from this microphone. Right now, I think as I recorded this, all these recordings were made from about 6 feet away from the camera, so give you an indication of how close I am and how well it's performing. Now let's summarize what we learned today in the video. First, we'll look at the pros and then the cons of this particular microphone. First, it's plug and play. We can easily plug this into any phone and it works right away. There's no setup. It's got good sound quality. The windshield is excellent, has excellent performance, as you noticed in the demonstration. It's got a compact design. It's easy to carry with you anywhere, and it does not require any external power. It uses the power right off the cell phone. Okay, let's take a look at the cons of this particular microphone. First, as you saw in the demonstration, it may not work well with all case designs. It worked well with the OtterBox, but may not work so well with like that life-proof case. We do get some interference noise with some phones, like the Galaxy S6. You noticed on my phone it does get some interference noise, which requires us to operate it in airplane mode to reduce that noise. And then the other issue is the mounting device also covers up the back button on some phones where you may need to remove that. Overall, the Rode VideoMic ME is a good microphone. It has a few disadvantages, as you could see in my descriptions, but overall it's a good microphone and I'd recommend it. If you like this video and it was helpful, please click the like button below. Otherwise, if you have comments or if you've seen other issues with this microphone you'd like to discuss or have some other demonstration you'd like me to perform on this microphone, please leave me a comment below and I'll get back with you there. Thank you and see you in the next video.